Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the dog, predictiondog.com. Like, subscribe me, check out the website. I do all sports, UFC, NCAA basketball, college basketball, the whole thing. Did I say college basketball again? NBA, NASCAR, whenever that happens. Next month, I guess. So let's get going here. It's Friday afternoon. We got the divisional championship games coming up on Sunday at 3 o'clock up there in Philly. San Fran on a big time roll against Philly, who took a little break. Now they're back on the horse again. So Philly is minus 2.5, over and under 64, sorry, 46.5. 64% of the money is on the under, while 91% is all over Philly, minus 2.5. Very interesting game, a great game, might even be better than the Super Bowl. But it's up there in Philly. You got Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, has been on a roll, been doing a fabulous job for San Fran. But he is going up in the hostile territory. Trust me, I used to live there. It's pretty hostile. I don't live there anymore, but I'm always the same guy. Anyway, I'm staring down Philly minus 2.5, minus 115. I like him on the money line also, minus 150. I grabbed it 130 on Sunday. I just think the territory, the freshness of Philly, you know, they played the Giants last week. You know, San Fran had a hard time handling Dallas. And now they got to travel and they got to go up in hostile terrain up there in Philly. The over and under, I'm leaning towards the under, just like everyone else, 64%. That's been fluctuating up to 40, was 45.5, 46.5, 47, I think it touched. Let me grab you some props here. Hurts under 47.5 yards rushing. They're going to shut him down. Plus with that shoulder injury, he's not going very far, especially when Bosa's breathing down your neck and Warner and all the other boys over there. I think A.J. Brown, over 4.5 receptions, minus 165, and also over 70.5 yards, minus 130. I think Philly's best chance is not to run the ball. Obviously, you can't run the ball on San Fran. So you're going to have to go deep. You got to go over them linebackers. You got to get one-on-ones out there with maybe Lenar. So AJ, I think it'll be flying over the over. I think we're going deep a few times on this passing attack. Also, like Devontae Smith, over 66.5 yards, minus 115. I think Goddard will be shut down, unlike last week against the Giants. Goddard be in there mostly to block. I got Goddard under 45.5 yards, minus 115. Sanders, under 51.5 yards rushing, minus 125. I think that's pretty solid. Sanders had a great game last week. Different story this week. There's a possibility one of these two defenses is going to have a defensive touchdown anytime. That's plus 425. So if you put them both on there, San Fran and Philly, you're going to probably hit one, hopefully. It'll make up for your investment. Speaking of Brock Purdy, got him under 222.5 passing yards. That's minus 115. Also, for Brock to throw an interception, that's minus 135. Robbie Gould over a touchdown, under a, make that over 1.5 field goals, minus 135. Finally got that straight. I got Philly to win the first half, minus 115. I just think the deer in the headlights for Purdy would be pretty big. I think the fans will be revved up. I think Philly would come out shooting pretty fast and pretty hard. So usually the second half, San Fran adjusts pretty well, obviously. And let's go with a long shot. Not exactly a long shot. It's plus 105. We got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, both having over 50 yards reception yards. So that does the Philadelphia and San Fran game. Yeah, a lot of neighborhood dogs here. I guess prediction dog, a lot of dogs. Yeah, I'm surprised mine are not out here. All right, so second game, we got Cincinnati traveling to Kansas City. Weather's going to be cold, but I don't believe there's going to be any kind of a snow. Same thing goes up in Philly. Be pretty good weather up there too. So line's been fluctuating. Depends on Patrick Mahomes' injury. Obviously Tuesday, Wednesday, it was Wednesday, he came out and said, ankle's fine, I'll be fine. So they'll probably wrap it up, shoot it up, see how he's doing there. But high ankle sprains are difficult, as you well know. Mahomes is fabulous, but moving around and pushing off of it, I think we all had ankle problems before. Never had a high ankle sprain. Broken fibulas, yeah, but they're no fun, man. It's hard to maneuver around. So my mind was made up the second I saw him come off the field, and after the game, I jumped on Cincy. The money line right now is Cincy money line plus 100. Also, I believe the current line is Kansas City minus 1.5 over and under 48. So, being that Kansas City is 1.5, you might want to consider a teaser, 6-point teaser with Cincinnati plus 7.5 and San Fran plus 8.5. I think both these games are going to be close. And if you're given over a touchdown in both of the games, that's pretty huge. All right, so I like the over 48 points. I think Mahomes is probably going to dink it a lot. I think Burrow's going to pass it a lot. I think he's going to go deep also. I think Higgins and also Chase will have a big game. So, Mahomes over 285 yards, minus 115. Like I said, I think he'll just dink it around and get some yards after the catch with Kelsey and so on and so forth. Burrow's over 37.5 passing attempts, minus 130. I got P-Ron over 17.5 rushing yards. It's not many rushing yards, but that's minus 125. Chase over 83.5 receiving yards, minus 135. And we're going with Noah Gray, the backup tight end for Kansas City, over 12.5 receiving yards. That's minus 120. On the other side, we got Hayden Hurst, been kind of a favorite of Burrow's lately, over 3.5 receptions. That's minus 160. That's just telling you right there, it probably should be minus, over 4 receptions, but it's over 3.5, minus 160. So grab that. Mixon under 3.5 receptions, minus 150. I doubt if he gets the ball. McKinnon over 3.5 receptions, minus 155. So there goes your dinks with Mahomes to McKinney. Cincy defense to score touchdown, that includes the special teams. That's plus 1,600 if I read that right. That's kind of huge. It's always a possibility of deflection of a pass, or something weird might happen. Sack, fumble, pick it up, run it back in. Maybe a bad coverage on a kickoff or a punt. So Cincy to score touchdown, special teams defense plus 1,600. Kansas City under 24.5 points. That's minus 120. I like that. Chase, here's a two-teamer here, kind of a long shot, plus 1,700. That's Chase having over 125 yards and Higgins over 100 yards. Very unlikely, but that's why he's priced at plus 1,700. Here's another one, Chase over 50 yards in both halves. So first half over 50, second half over 50, plus 800. That's pretty nice payback there, especially considering that his game total is 83.5. So if Burrows finds them and they can't stop him, he's going to just keep going over and over and over again to him. Another when I have a Chase and Kelsey over 50 yards each, and Burrows to pass over 200 yards. So that's minus 190. So looks like that's probably going to happen. Going to be a great game. It all depends on Mahomes' this condition with his high ankle sprain. This is definitely an in-game betting source. So if you check it out and Mahomes doesn't look good, jump all over Cincinnati, and if Mahomes can handle it, you might want to, if you believe in Kansas City, jump on them at the time. But anyway, so I got Philadelphia, I got Cincinnati. This will be the fourth time that Joe Burrows has beaten Mahomes in Kansas City. So obviously each one of them games could have gone either way. But so Cincinnati, Philadelphia, out there in Glendale, Arizona. I think that's February 9th, if I'm right. That's a Sunday. These games should really be on Saturdays, but it's Sunday. You know, a lot of people want to get over that hangover the next day, and it's no fun at work. So anyway, best of luck to you guys. I'm the dog, predictiondog.com. Any questions, leave them in the link below, and check me out. Anyone who wants to buy one of my packages to profit, grab one of these nice, cool t-shirts. And also, if I don't make profit for you, then I don't want your money. We're here to win, not to just give me money to tell you who to bet on, okay? Best of luck to you, and let's have fun. This is going to be a great weekend, okay?